Dutch Bangladesh Premier League, powered by Rocket and Nexus Pay. In Sylhet, as the Sylhet Strikers take on the unbeaten Rangpur Riders in our first game, was out there in the middle with the two captains. The coin went up into the air, and it was the Rangpur Riders who won the toss, and they decided that they're going to have a bowl first.
You're looking at this side, Sylhet Strikers they've got in Aaron Jones right at the top of the order. He's the one change, and otherwise Ronnie Talukdar, Jacket.
Two changes to the Rangpur Riders side, but they're still a very, very strong unit. Let's look out for Javed and Nahid with the new ball, how quick they are, and then obviously Iftikhar and Kushtil, who've had exceptional tournaments so far. A very nicely balanced side, the Rangpur Riders, but it's difficult for us to say how Sylhet will go, considering that it's time for us to join commentary now. It's Faviz Maroof and Shamim Ashraf Chowdhury.
All set for the Sylhet segment of the Dutch Bangla Bank BPL, and we're all set for some action in the middle. And they've got a crowd already in here to really give them some support. It's a bright sunny afternoon here in Sylhet. We expected Sylhet to be a little cooler than Dhaka. Ronnie Talukdar, 72nd innings, 1364 runs so far. We'll be looking to just having a look at what the wicket will be doing. George Munzi for the right-hander. Mohammad Saifuddin is going to start off.
Here comes the first ball. Saifuddin to Talukdar.
Nicely behind that, just getting a feel of the wicket. Do not want too many fumbles. You've got to be alert from the very first ball. The lines and length, when you offer something like that, is not going to miss out. That is the first boundary.
On the up. Beautiful shot by Ronnie. A hint of movement for Saifuddin away from the right hander. Talukdar did really well to keep a very good shape. Foot nowhere near the ball. Doesn't matter in T20 cricket, does it? As long as you hit through the line. Good shot. Get off the mark. Good decision. That's a good shot. Very good shot by Munzi. Stepping outside the yaw stump, making sure the LPW is out of the equation, and most importantly, got it behind square.
Yeah, the placement was perfect, wasn't it? That's how you know where the fielders are. You just get into position early. All you do is allow the ball to come at you. No turn of the track. Use that natural angle of the bowler and swivel round and sweep it fine. Oh, over the top and gone for 4. That is a bold strike. Not going to hang back. They're going to take on Mahdi Hassan.
Yeah, straight as an arrow. Good shot on the up again. It's the second time in these innings. Ronnie Talukdar playing through the line when the ball was not too full. Nice shape, beautiful shot.
This time he goes inside out, and this is headed towards the boundary in quick time. That is a superlative strike to finish over number 2. Sylhet race on to 19 without loss. In the BPL 2024, 12 matches we're playing. Batting first, 1-8. Batting 4, 1-4. Batting second, 1-4.
Arm delivery. Beautifully played again. That time it was in front of the hand, like an outswinger.
Shot. He's got a top edge to that one, and it's flown away. Well, he took him on. The bowler bowling it short and immediately swiveled around. Not in control, but it'll do, because it's gone the distance.
Now almost carried to the VIP boxes. Definitely with the pace, Naid Rana delivers 137.7 that occasion. And swinging with hope and got a top edge. Again, another example. Make the pace as your friend.
Oh, pace from the bat. Short. What? Take him on. That was pulled with disdain for another 6. This is belligerent hitting from both the batters.
Now George Munzi, he definitely loves pace. Front of square, bottom of the bat. Nowhere near the middle of the bat, almost carried. Straight away, putting the pressure on the young man.
Definite pressure. 2 6s already. Oh, swivel round. That is going to go past the effort of the fielder there. just a hint of movement down the leg side. He pulled it around very nicely.
A good shot. Made sure that he covered the line, didn't give him enough room. Down the leg side, sitting deep in the crease as you do when your bowler is bowling 145 plus. Most importantly, found the placement.
Kind. Order of the day. Didn't know very much about that. He's very lucky. But what about that? He wanted to strike it down the ground, but what it's gone down, it's gone over third. It's gone for another 6. Wow. Well.
Yeah, Kustil Shah at third man was a mere spectator. It's all because of the raw pace what Aqib Javed is bowling. George Mansi trying to clip it outside the off-stump delivery over mid-wicket. Gets the top edge. And a 65 meter maximum. Geez, this is the batsman's game.
Oh, sure is. Well, that's clubbed. But it's in the air. There's a fielder coming around. And he's got him. At last, the bowler can smile about it. And this big relief is looking very, very dangerous. Good, well-judged catch once again.
George Mansi trying to up the ante. The previous boundary went for a maximum. Again, he wanted to go for a big one. This occasion, I don't think he got the middle of the bat at all. A slower delivery. Good stuff. I just feel if you want to go over the mid-wicket, go across to the offside. That's the only thing Mansi did as a mistake, but a good catch. The catch of George Mansi, who's gone for 18.
Full toss, finds the gap and will be 4. Really fast this outfield.
And this is a smear through mid-wicket because it's a low full toss, but it's well outside off stump. You're right, the outfield's quick, the boundaries are not very big. The surface is good for batting. Weighted heavily, others. Shot out the ground, brilliant. That's what you want from the left-hander against the left-arm spin.
This one was the slowest of the lot from Nawaz, going around the wicket. Had ample time going down on one knee, and it's a clean hit. Angled in, flicked, fielder there, misjudged it altogether, it goes all the way. Azizul Hakim Tamim there in the deep, but greeted with the 6 is Nahid Rana.
He's only a young cricketer, I understand it. But one of the things that he's got to be aware of is the size of the boundaries. You need to hug that boundary right on the edge. It might have well been an opportunity, this.
Just a flick, using the bowler's space. They are jubilant. Oh, made room. This is brilliant. Taking on the youngster is Ronnie. 4.
Great shot. Lovely use of the feet as well, just to give himself a little bit of room, knowing that Rana's pushing it in towards middle leg. And he's identified the offside as an area where he can find boundaries, Talukdar, because of the amount of boundary riders on the leg side.
Oh, he goes on in the same fashion. It's launched and brings up the 50 in some style, does Ronnie Talukdar. Just 30 deliveries. Home crowd got something to celebrate. Full toss. Finds the gap. That's racing away and wins the race. Yeah, it could have done better. Kustil Shah in the deep. That makes it 11 of the over already.
Lovely half century from Ronnie Talukdar. And what a way to go to a 50. Big shout, long hard look. Not given, not given. Now then, only one review remains and Nurul Hassan takes it.
Pitching outside, impact in line. wicket hitting. Tinko, stand by. Go back to on field. Tinko, you have to change your original decision.
A correction.
Yeah. Thank
Very
you.
good review taken by Nur Hassan. And this is what Shak Mahdi brings to the side. Brave bowler. Takes the wicket of the half centurion in Ronnie Talukdar. He's done the damage, but could have created much more trouble. Gone for 54. See.
The intentions are pretty clear. Oh, it was flat, it was straight, but it was a pretty decent effort in the deep at long on. But it's gone to the boundary. Good afternoon, Maha.
Good afternoon, Athar. A valiant attempt by Alex Sales. Raqibul Hasan is a 7th bowler in the innings, just into the 11th over. Paul Sterling, from the word go, has been looking for the big ones. Flat and hard, not the distance, but a valiant attempt.
Well, he's played some beautiful shots. He's already had a 6 in this innings. He's picked up another one to finish the over. 13 in that over. And that brings up the 100 for Sylhet. It's 1 of 5. Put you. For me, as far as a ground, as the last ball of the previous over, beautifully picked up her. He has shorter boundaries to square the wicket on both sides, and this time he latches onto it.
Exactly. Why you play reverse sweep shots? Too fancy. You can't do that. Beautiful shot with the turn. Over long off. Air time maximum. That's a proper cricketing stroke by Zakir Hasan. Lovely to watch.
And to see him going down the wicket and also playing with the spin. I know there's not too much spin, but he's directed himself to play on the offside. That is very good. A good use of the feet, 81 meters. Perfect. What a lovely shot that is. Again, straight to the trouble. They need to direct it. Would have been gone.
No, Paul Sterling gave up halfway. Your spinner Mahdi Hasan generally very good with direct hits. One of the best fielders going around in this side. Absolutely no chance, Paul Sterling.
I wouldn't mind seeing that fielder at a point to come. That's a short one, and he finds the fielder. No, just past him. 4. Yeah, he wanted him to be a little bit more fine. Too late.
A slow ball bouncer set up way too long. Plenty of time for Paul Sterling to have a look where the fielder was, and he made sure that he placed it behind square. Under pressure, Paul Sterling teeing off at the moment. Forward.
Straight into the hands. The pressure was building up. And in the end, it is Mahdi Hasan who takes the catch of the bowling of Mohammad Saifuddin. 124 for 3 after the end of the 14th.
Paul Sterling never got going. Low full toss. Nowhere near the bat. Not possibly getting the middle of the bat because it's just stuck in the hand. Paul Sterling. Run a ball 16 comes to an end. 124 for 3.
There he goes, big time. Catcher is the call. Fielder coming in and dropping it. Goodness, should have taken that. He covered a bit of ground, went and got both hands to it, Iftikhar Ahmed. But at the end, shake of the head, it just pops out.
Talk about games on a knife edge, and then this happens. This should have been taken. A little bit slow in coming off that.
Down the wicket, gives it the cloud. And it's rolling money Amal, it's sailing away. Wow, what a shot that is. Almost below us here. Tremendous strike.
The reverse sweep, the previous delivery. And Kushdil bowls a similar line and a similar length, but this time Zakir comes down the wicket. A lovely strike. It's a long way back.
Gain. Not quite meaty. Oh dear. Now that, I think he got his foot or the knee stuck on the ground there. The last moment, that awkward bounce could not stop it from going over, and he's hurt himself.
That's out the ground. That might give Jones a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a move on.
Yeah, he needed that. That was a ranked long hop. Though it was pacey, I think Jones had enough. The positioning, there you see one leg away, makes room and swivels round, pulls it for the maximum. Just what the doctor ordered for the Sylhet strikers.
They're talking a little bit about that batting order and the struggles that Paul Sterling had. And
this is where he's turning it on, turning on the screws. 2 and 2, and this is a massive one. Wow, what a strike, and he can smile about it, and so can Sylhet.
And Jones is just standing and waiting and says, I'll have a piece of this. That's nailed.
What's coming next? The young bowler will be under extreme duress. Look at this. He just stood, waited for him to come into his arc. Oh, he's been cheeky. Slow ball up in the air, and he has got his man. That slow ball worked to a nicety, trying to innovate, trying to scoop, but that's very well taken by the young man, diving forward.
TV umpire to director, we have a umpire's review for fair catch. I have checked the feet. It's a fair delivery. Give me your best angle, please. Nice and slow.
Rocket out. The end of a very good innings from Zakir Hassan. Gone for 30. Now he's got quite a bit of that. Setting away. It's another maximum. He can only look and say, I thought I bowled a decent one. But that was clubbed away to finish the over on high after 19. 178 for 4. As if they had, but this is the 6 of the last ball.
Yeah, some shot. Jones had walked well across onto off stump.
Take that! Whoa! It goes on and on and on. What a powerful strike that is.
These batters that walk in at 5 and 6, they're known as the finishers. And this is why they paid the big bucks. Walk in and hit the ball out the ground from the get-go. No time to settle. Jacarelli has one single and now hits this out the ground.
No need to settle. Just go for it. And he's such a capable batter. See how he just moved back initially and then, oh, he's moved across. Now this might just hang in the air and go across. I thought it was just going to zip inside, but once again, another 6. The maximums are reigning here.
This is a good shot. This is a really good shot. As he goes a long way across outside off stump. Javed whacks it in and tries to draw him wider on that off stump, but he still manages to get enough bat to go over the leg side. Right, now there's discussions that need to be had. Does he come over the wicket rather?
Wait. Bang! You're out of here! Another big one. This is massive. Absolutely tremendous. Blitzkrieg in the middle.
In the hitting zone. Wanting to go across the right-hander to keep it away from that hitting area. But he bowls this right into the area that Jacarelli would draw a little pitch map and say, bowl it here. This is where I want you to bowl it.
Goes away, gives it up. That is another one. Wow, this has been one of the most scintillating overs, full of fireworks to finish an innings. 27 runs coming off the 20th over, and Sylhet cross over the 200 mark. 205 for 4.
Because everyone thought, well, maybe Jacarelli should be the one that walks to the wicket before him. Both have played a role. What a way to finish. Just 20 of 5 balls from Jacarelli when both teams have had a bat. At first look, it looks an absolute belter. 50 to Ronnie Talukdar, 50 to Zakir Hassan, but it's the finish from Jones and Jacarelli that will take the plaudits. And a couple for Seifert in. He's arguably the pick of them. Iftika just got the 1 over and went for only 4, and that will beg the question whether he should have got a few more, considering how much pace went round this ground.
In their 20 overs, they need to score 206 at a run rate required of 10.3 runs per over. As they're taking a short break, we're also going to take one, and we hope you're going to join us for the chit.
Rotated the strike has Zakir Hassan, along with Ronnie Talukdar, Paul Sterling and Aaron Jones as well.
Hello Shoman, hello everybody. What a display of power hitting, and what a way to start. Last 10 overs, 113. Last 5, 74. With a wonderful 50 setting the platform. This will be big. Alex Hales is, so they would need to start well here. I'm looking forward to this gentleman on screen. The youngster, under 19.
Can't keep the Saqibs and Tameems out of Bangladesh cricket, can you? Different Tameem. Onto the pads. Rangpur Riders would be hoping that Alex Hales gets off to a start. He does. Yeah, it's going to be fireworks here,
Isn't it?
Oh, cotton bowled! Oh, did that just hold back a little? The batter did, and good catch taken in the follow through by Tanzim Hassan. They get the first wicket.
Yeah, what an excellent over, and what an excellent way to finish the over. Even better by picking up a wicket of the last delivery that he bowls. Probably getting himself caught in two mind, trying to play it a little bit too early. Azizul Tameem goes for naught.
Nicely timed, nicely guided, threaded the needle, gone for 4. First one off the bat in this innings.
It's a really good surface. If you don't get it right, you're asking for trouble. You get some top of it. Look how wide it is, and also on the shorter side. So easy pickings off the back foot. All he had to.
Gaps there. 2 is the call. Does it have enough legs? I feel it has enough legs. There's a very fast outfield, and it runs off for 4.
Good wrist work. Really good wrist work to get that ball into the gap.
This time he was expecting it. Helped it on its way. Goes for a maximum. In fact, the first one of the Rangpur Riders innings off the bat of Saif Hassan.
And you really cannot bowl on a shorter side with that kind of a pace. It's a hit-me delivery. Easy, too easy. Picks it quite nicely and goes all the way. He knows it, Al-Amin Hussain.
Throws it down, moves the front leg away. Oh yes, it's gone all the way. Saif in style, 6.
This is such a good shot from Saif Hassan. It just shows how good he has been with the bat in this edition. It was not that shot, but he decided to go deep in the crease and then puts it away. Top shot from Saif.
Tea gardens all around and good cricket in the middle. 4 of them coming quite easily of the first ball from Al-Amin and Rangpur. It's going on very nicely at the moment. Move on to 43 for 1. Enjoying the cricket in the middle, Maha?
Loving the 4s and 6s. Poor deliveries in the last 2 deliveries. Zaman, the previous over, 14 runs.
And now it's up in there. There's a chance for a fielder. Going round and not quite getting to it. Desperate effort. It hung in there for quite a while. And I think it's gone the maximum. Well, that was a bit of a surprise, but it kept on going away.
I told you at my pitch report, Shamim Chowdhury, the boundaries are just drop kick away. This is nowhere near the middle of the bat. Brings up the 151 sixes in this year's BPL. Reece Topley at short fine leg, backpedaling. He thought he's in the game. He's not. Over the rope it goes and brings up the 50.
Bowling it away from the reach of the batter, who has got long levers and is not going to miss out on that. It thrust it away to the covers for 4.
With that boundary brings up the 50 partnership between Saif and Alex Hales. This is high quality. Deep in the crease, missing the length. Al-Amin Hussain. Another a York outside the yaw stump was attempted. You have all the fielders in few singles, just like that. First couple of delivery. The first ball is a dot delivery. The second goes to the boundary. Now, Niadu Zaman has been very expensive, shorter on length, and in this kind of service, it just sits up to be put away.
Just like that. Look at the way he just waited and then made sure it's on top of that. Just using whatever pace was offered. Late. Backing away and making room. He's played a delightful looking shot. The inside out shot, one of the most difficult shots to play. But he was in position so very quickly for that.
This is brutal by Alex Hales. So much power through the offside. A length for Sul. Niadu Zaman is bowling some freebies here. Previous over was guilty of pitching short. This occasion, plenty of air. So the strikers, they need to pick up wickets. That's a good shot in the gap and a boundary. A mid-wicket was very, very straight. A big gap between square leg and mid-wicket bisects the gap pretty easily by Saif Hassan.
Yeah, done very nicely. It's just the manner in which he played it, waits on it to see, and now pulls it late enough, the roll of the wrist, to make it a bit of a teaser for the fielder in the deep. He really chased after it, almost got a hand to it, but just he goes, tries to go big time. Once again, the ball keeping it tad low. Oops! Oh dear, that should have been stopped. That is not on. Very disappointing for the bowler.
George Munsey at long on, he moved gingerly. This is what I said, firing line, you got to have your best fielders. In all fairness, George Munsey is not the most athletic around the boundary. And this is where you need your best fielders. Long on, mid-wicket, long off.
Take it calm, take it deep, and we should be fine.
Yeah, take it calm and take it deep. No, but you know, you and Nurul Hassan Chauhan as the captain, the duos were clicking very well. The GSs.
We have the ability to control. Oh, there we go. Beautiful shot. We've got the ability to control that. And I felt we were slightly off our game today, which was a little bit annoying because you bring attitude to every game, and I thought we were slightly on the back foot. In this game, you know, you've got to play it on the front foot, and we didn't quite do that today, and we didn't assess the conditions well enough. The conditions are totally different to what we had in Mirpur.
Yeah.
We didn't assess him.
He's picked that up, and it's flying away into the crowd. What a tremendous strike to take him to his 50. Brilliant stuff here from Saif Hassan.
Back-to-back half centuries for Saif Hassan. Brilliant against Fortune Barishal a couple of days ago, along with his partner who's still there, Alex Hales. The way that these two are going, it doesn't look as though 200 is going to be more than enough. Clean strike.
Yeah, the 100 partnership comes up in just 60 balls.
Hit straight, off drive, flat 6. Oh yes, Ariful. First delivery, and it's been treated quite well.
Gee, what a good shot this is. No big flourish of the hands, just a little bunt. Perfect. Oh, that's a good shot. Why not admire it?
Oh, yeah, wings deployed, lands in the stands. It's a maximum.
This is a help yourself delivery. Full toss on leg stump, says, please hit me. And Saif says, of course I will. And it's just a flip of the wrists. Just find the middle of the bat, and that's what he does.
Took off from the sweet part of the bat. The pace again. Oh, that runs away. That's blisteringly fast, this outfield, and brings up his half-century in style, does Alex Hales. 50 for the Rangpur Riders. Alex Hales, take a bow.
Quality player, real quality player. We were talking a little bit earlier about Paul Sterling being in the top 4 run scorers in T20 internationals. Well, this fella is in the top 4 of run scorers in all T20 cricket. Think of Chris Gale.
On the pads, away from the fielder, short fine. It's a fine 4.
He's a good bowler, Topley. His opening 2 overs only went for 13 runs. He's been the pick of the bowlers, but here from around the wicket, he just drifts onto the pads. And it's with the angle that Hales just says, I need to beat that man at short fine, and does.
Oh, what a flick. Oh yes, it's a 6.
So the first delivery was bowler error. This is just batting class. Topley doesn't do much wrong. What about watching the ball onto the bat here? That is
59. Starts with a 6. It's getting easier. What a chase this is turning out to be. Good evening, Maha.
And this was on the cards. Soon after the strategic timeout, probably the game plan would be to target Al-Amin as well as Arifu. That was a powerful stroke. Still has an over of Tanzim and Topley. The game plan is quite simple. 2 quality bowls.
Partnership now. Again, it's a low full toss, and the treatment is the same. 6 followed by another 6.
Carbon copy from the previous delivery. Slow ball, full toss, same area. Probably this maximum went a bit longer. That's the only difference. Players like Alex Hales, in their sleep they'll put this away.
On the offside, 1 bounce to the fence. What a start. 16 in the first 3 deliveries.
Toying with the field, Alex Hales. Mid-off in the circle, and he made sure he gave him enough room to drop it over. Long off, the ideal pace for Alex Hales, just under 135.
Shot! That is terrific. He just leans into it. 22. And the Rangpur Rider fans are up on their feet. Why not?
The Rangpur Riders fans, there's a section just under the scoreboard. They are making all the noise at the moment. Probably the best stroke in the game for me. Inside out, depending on timing, placement, and goes the distance. This is fantastic.
Oh! That is a beautiful shot because it had enough legs to go and carry it all the way. Really good from the bat of Saif Hassan. Ronnie T might have just hurt himself.
Take that for a 6. Just a short arm jab, did not go through with the stroke. Just a drop kick, and Talukdar did really well. Had the presence of mind, but just not good enough.
That is a lovely delivery, but that is a beautiful shot. Waiting, and gets his pass, the keeper, for the boundary.
This is good cricket all round. Fantastic delivery. And Alex Hales had the presence of mind to know the third man was in the circle. Opened the face of the bat deliberately and made sure that goes past the wicket keeper. This is quality T20 batting by Alex Hales.
Yeah, he's on 98. A partnership. Might be an opportunity here. There is, and it's taken. Finally a wicket, but I reckon it might have come a little bit too late. What an innings from Saif Hassan.
Tanzim Hassan, Shakib, he has been rewarded with the second wicket of the innings. This occasion is a slow ball bouncer. Probably a little too early to the stroke. Saif Hassan trying to go over long on for the maximum, but only holds on to the captain, who takes it pretty easily. Batted really well. 80 of 49 Saif. Rangpur 188 for 2.
That's not a single. That's gone the distance. It was short, sits up nicely, and Iftikhar Ahmed says, "Thank you very much. I'll slam it over for the maximum."
It's a nothing delivery. Just says, hit me. Leg cutter just sits up. And Iftikhar Ahmed, how many years have been doing this? Tonking it over mid-wicket long on. It's almost a freebie.
Just to tuck away on the onside, and it will pick up a couple of runs. And he picks up his second 100 in BPL. What a knock. What a magnificent knock. He came with a purpose. He ended up scoring 101 of just 54 deliveries with 10 fours and 5 sixes at his best. That's slashed away. Don't bother running. 6 more.
The margin of error bowling Yorkers and missing the length is very minimum. And add to worse for the bowler. Batsman dancing down the track. Open seer.
It's blazing. And it's a short one. And he finishes off in style. Hits it out of the park for another maximum. What a chase. What a victory. With 6 balls to spare, Rangpur Riders have cruised thanks to the man on the screen, Alex Hales, staying unbeaten at 113 of 56 deliveries. And what about that knock from Saif Hassan? 80 of 49 in that partnership of 186, ensuring they go and win it by 8 wickets.
At the moment, I don't think they got the right combination going forward in these kind of conditions. The conditions up in Dhaka was different. That was a hitting bit. Brilliant. Alex Hales. This was a magnificent knock. Thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, all smiles and why not? Great knock. They needed someone to stand up to ensure they come out with another very good partnership to ensure in the end Rangpur Riders win it by 8 wickets. What an incredible chase. 205 is what Sylhet strikers managed to put on. It was a very good score. A couple of 50s from Ronnie and Zakir Hassan. But who would have thought that Rangpur Riders would go and chase it in that style? Alex Hales was brilliant with the bat. 113 and unbeaten of just 56. And also Saif Hassan, 80, was good enough to ensure they go and win by 8 wickets. Tanzim Hassan Saqib was the pick of the bowler, 2 for 23.
বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ 2025 7টি দলের জমজমাট লড়াইয়ে মাতবে পুরো দেশ দেখতে চোখ রাখুন টি স্পোর্টস নেটওয়ার্কে।